baby. This is it. This is the moment. There has been so much happening in the last few weeks. Every day we're getting more information. I want you to know that you are the light. Whatever they have told you, whatever fear they are selling, we're not buying it. Things are opening up. The beaches are reopening. Restaurants are reopening. People are having their life and freedoms back. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations. Give yourself a good old pat on the back first and foremost. Recognize that you have to be the change right now. You are the one who stood the ground, who created the higher vibrations, anchoring in this truth. You've been doing the work. You're not entertaining the lies and the negativity. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Sincere thank you for everybody who has woken up. You're spreading this information. You're sharing the videos. I hope everybody can see this before my last live stream got deleted. This censorship is real, everybody. I've never seen so much content disappear right before our eyes. And we are amidst the greatest awakening. And you can feel it. Can you feel it, everybody? Can you feel it? You know what I'm talking about? Can you feel the shift in energy? Remember just a few months ago, the store shelves were empty. People were spreading fear and panic. Haven't seen anything like that. We are too strong. They know how powerful we are, and they stopped. HR 6666 was their last straw. For those of you who have not signed the petition yet, it is in the description of this video. There is so much still going around. Please sign the petition. Anybody who has already signed it, thank you for being the change. Shout out to Inner Circle members. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Johnny. I see you. I'm reading up on your comments here. Shout out to Tim. Greta, thank you so much for being here. There is a shift in consciousness. I don't know if you felt it. And we are now on the other side. We are on the other side. Now, I would describe it to you like this. We have won the battle, but the war is not over. That is exactly what's happening. We are at a spiritual warfare. That is what this is. Not talking about Molotov cocktails. I'm talking about you doing what you need to do in your family to anchor in this divine vibration, to create the change. Now, there has been a shift in consciousness, and it has already happened, meaning the energy that is available to us on planet Earth is different than it was even just last year. So that is what's going hand in hand with our current political times, all the uncertainty. I don't know if you noticed, but the United States just got a new NASA, right? I don't know if everybody caught that. There's been a shift in power. We are reaching more globalist elitism. And I mean, the censorship is just proof. So whether you found my channel from the frequency music, thank you so much for being here. Whether you are just now a new subscriber, thank you for being here. Shout out to everybody who's expanding their cup right now. This work is so important. It really is. Everything that you're doing, I can feel it and I appreciate it. Now, moving forward, we have to rise up together. Fear is just the beginning. The brainwashing, the conditioning, the social distancing, you name it. We have to stop all of this and wake up to the real truth. Now, there is a big lie that has been spread around that has to do with whether or not the virus is real, whether or not people are going to be subject to testing, mandatory vaccines. I mean, you name it. I don't want to get too much into it without letting you know that just the fact that you clicked on this video shows me that you are here for the light. You are here for higher consciousness. So thank you for anchoring in that light. We don't have to believe the fear mongering, right? Imagine this. Slavery, right, was once legal. Just because the things that you see on the screen, on the TV, on the people, that what they're doing to their bodies is legal, doesn't mean it's okay. There's a lot of things that I would say that are illegal in my belief system, like alcohol, drinking coffee. I mean, there's a lot of things that you, as the viewer or the consumer, might understand as something that is not very big. It's like not a big deal to you, but for me, it is. I consider that just as powerful as anything else, meaning it's your discipline. What are you letting into your energy field? What are you absorbing right now? What type of content are you absorbing? That is what we really need to focus in on right here. Shout out to everybody who knows what I'm talking about, who's expanding their cup right now. You're doing the inner work. I see you. I see a lot of familiar faces in the chat right now. Johnny, Greta. We're all rising together. This is it. This is the global awakening. Now, what are you doing to increase your vibration, to focus on your path? That is really what this is all about here. You recognize that this was just a big distraction. Okay? This is meant to keep you in the game, to pull you down into the 3D, to distract you from your inner work, from realizing your true self. We are here for so much more than that. We're not here to spread the fear. We're not here to be intimidated. We have to wake up. So shout out to everybody who's shared my videos, who has taken a stand for the light warriors, for the love. That's really what's happened here. It's really obvious who's living in fear right now, isn't it? You notice that? It's really obvious who is living in fear. And I have more compassion than ever for those people. There's no judgment, there's no separation, because every day more people are turning on their hearts and anchoring in the love vibration. Every day this is happening, and it's exciting. So I want all of you to know that there is a mass shift in consciousness, and the more work that you do, it is not going unnoticed. I hear the work, I feel the work, I understand what you're doing, and I want to help guide you through it. That's exactly what this channel is all about. That's what we do here at the Infinite Cup. We come together. We're going from that lower vibration, that 3D consciousness, into the 5D. That's what's really going on behind the scenes. That's what they don't want you to know about. How to realize your true self. Because you have to understand, when you are attached to the fast food, when you are only living in with the means of your senses, you are a sheep. You are nothing more than cattle. Now, I'm not saying that to degrade anybody here. This is hopefully not taking offense to anybody. I'm saying that because it's a plan. It's a ploy. Just before all of this started last year, it was the same thing. It was nothing different. It was just different fear tactics, like terrorism. I mean, come on. What happened to all the terrorists? What happened to the big, scary Muslim people that we were marked and supposed to be afraid of? Huh? Did they all just disappear and get replaced with some virus? I mean, come on. We cannot accept the fear any longer. It's time to rise up together, anchor in the love, the higher vibrations. Now, moving forward to this, we are going to be in a mass global awakening. Some people think phase 2 is right around the corner, meaning when everybody is already, as we know, going back to the restaurants, going back to the movie theaters, going back to the daily social interactions, is the virus, quote unquote, supposed to take over again? And there'll be a phase 3 and a phase 4 and a phase 5. And that is exactly what they want. That's exactly what they want to happen. They are doing an ebb and flow. They're just doing a little bit at a time. That's why they have the color coordination. That's why they have all of this strategically planned, so they can implement more power through these tactics. I want all of you to know that the numbers are insane. They're nothing less than the truth. It is complete false. Complete Lies. I mean, there's no other way to put it. We are being fed blatant lies and fear propaganda. Now, you have to understand that this has to go with everything in the Western medical system has to do everything. Everything that is taught that the doctors know about from the books has to do with lower vibrational stuff, has to do with toxicity, and it's chemical based. It's not going to help us. We have to turn to nature. We have to go back to what our ancestors were doing. We have to really continue with that spiritual work that's been lost. That's what really this is all about right here. There is a warfare happening on all fronts, on all battlefields right now. I'm just catching up on your comments right here. It's exciting seeing so many people wake up right now. The comment section is just amazing in my videos. I've been seeing the chats just go off, and people are realizing the truth right now more than ever. It's exciting. It's so exciting. Now, the only option moving forward is love. Higher love. Using everything that we talk about, everything to purify and increase your vibration. That is what this is all about. How are you going to enter into the next level? Now, as phase 2 and phase 3 continue to roll out, you got to understand it's the same tactic. It's just fear upon more fear. They're going to lay it on thick. It's going to be so thick that you can't stand it. I'm at the point where if somebody says, welcome to the new normal one more time, I'm just going to right? There's so much happening. I've been frustrated, pulled apart, even within my own family. I know you're experiencing it. I know we're all experiencing it. You have to get into the higher vibrations, get into the love. That is the most powerful thing that we can all do right now is anchor in this love, this higher consciousness. We have to choose the high road. Why do you think they call it the high road? It's not easy. Nobody said it was going to be comfortable. Nobody said it was going to be a walk in the park. Go pass go. Here's your $200. I mean, it's really starting to look like Monopoly. You have to understand the game and what this means as far as what they're controlling in your life. It's just basic control and freedom. That's it. The more that they use these fear tactics, the more freedom they take away. People are going to roll into depression, anxiety, fear-induced comas. That's all it is. All of this comes from fear. So recognize that your true place is love. If you are afraid of anything right now, that is the lesson. That is the gift, the box that you need to open, unravel. You don't know what's inside there. It's a great mystery. Shout out to Lazy River. Thank you for joining the Patreon page. Shout out to all the Inner Circle members. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces in the chat. It's a beautiful thing. Light Warrior, empaths, all my fellow empaths out there. Shout out to everybody doing the healing right now, doing the inner work. We are amidst probably the greatest awakening of our time. Y'all thought 2019 was crazy or 2018. Well, 2020 just got real. Nobody expected this. And here we are in one of the biggest awakenings of our time. Now, again, as things move forward, recognize that this was just phase 1. They had to test us. You know that the real mask to protect you from anything is not the masks that you see people walking around with. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen the memes that I've been posting. You follow me on TikTok, you've been seeing the videos that I've been posting. Facebook, I mean, I'm spreading it around everywhere, and there's so much content getting taken down. I want you to know that a lot of what I'm saying right now is censored. That's why I created the Patreon group. Right here on the screen, you will see the link, patreon.com/theinfinitecup. That is where I have created a group for all of us to awaken together. On the Signal app, is where I communicate on a private, secure server. When you join the Inner Circle group on Patreon, you get access to the Signal app. So that's where I'm spending a lot of my time, because I want all of you to know I read your messages and comments. I'm getting a lot of DMs right now and a lot of messages. So I want to focus my energy on the Inner Circle members, because that's where it's needed the most. So if you feel like answering the call, check out the Patreon page. If not, I totally get it. Just continue to enjoy the free content. I put out videos every single day. There's been a huge shift, and I want you to know that you are here for the love. Just the fact that you resonated with my content, that you clicked on this video, it tells me that we are here for the light, and the tribe is growing. It is so exciting. Don't you see how when you increase your vibration, you are attracting everything new into your life? So you have to drop all the old ways. That's what's happening right now on the collective level. This greater people are getting out of the city. People are really asking themselves, what value system? The priorities are changing. There has been a consciousness shift, and it's towards the greater collective, the greater awakening that is happening right now, because everything that was serving fear, everything that was serving the old paradigm has got to go. Now, I want you to really think about that. Contemplate what that means in your life. What do you need to let go of? What are the things that are triggering you, that are keeping you blocked? What is keeping you from entering the next level? That is what we need to focus on right now. That is what we are doing here as this work together as a collective. I love all of you. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to everybody expanding their cup. This is getting real interesting out there. I want you to know that as phase 2 and phase 3 continue to happen, it is the same fear tactics. We're not going to buy into it. We're not going to give into the fear. They are rolling out the Trace Act. They are rolling out things that are going to prevent you from doing the things that you want to do. So right now is a chance to stand up together. You can start by signing the petition HR 6666. If you don't know about that, previous live streams I've done talk a lot about that bill. It's in the description of this video as well. I'm going to continue to share it until we know more information about whether or not it's going to pass. This is right now the battlefield, the spiritual battlefield. We may have won the war. Sorry. We may have won the battle, but the war is still going on. That's really the truth. That's really what's happening right now, is blow after blow, punch after punch. We are in this. We're in the rings right now. Now, I don't know about you, but I have felt a shift. There's been an energy change, and it's sliding in our favor because they know we're too powerful. They know we are so woke that they can't handle it. That's exactly what's happened. The shift in energy, the shift in power is real. The light warriors are here. You know exactly what to do. Shout out to Johnny in the chat right now. I'm reading your comments. Coconut water, talking about dehydration, talking about the cure, the natural remedies. We all know what the work is that we need to do in order to heal. You need to get on the alkaline side of life. You need to start eating those fruits and vegetables. You need to start detoxing. You need to start entering this higher consciousness. Everything that I talk about right here on this channel has to do with that. Now, recognize that the one that you've been waiting for is you. Nobody outside of yourself is going to do this for you. We are all taking a stand right now together. The division has happened. It's so obvious who's in fear and who's living in love. If you're anchored in the love, if you've chosen the light, I want to say thank you, because that is the high road. That is the most highest path that we are pursuing right now. And it just comes down to what you can do to spread that love and spread that light and positivity. That's really what we need to do more than ever. telling our fellow brothers and sisters how you really feel. Take off the mask, hug one another, share the energy. Don't you see the plan that they've enacted? Don't you see the cause and effect? They've stripped us of our dignity. They've stripped of everything that has made us holy. It is real. Oh, thank you for the donation. Shout out to Vince. Vince, welcome, brother. So nice to have you again. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate all of your donations. It really makes me happy to see all the awakening. All the high vibe tribe is here now, baby. We are doing it. This is it. Now is your chance to wake up. Are you with me? Right now is when you need to focus on that truth. Focus on what it means in your neighborhood, in your household. If there's a lot of negativity going around, combat that with love. I want all of you to know that what they've been feeding us is nothing short of lies. You have to listen to your own guide, your own higher self, the wisdom that is within you. Turn off the news. Turn off the propaganda. Coronavirus will go away when you completely throw out the TV. Shout out to everybody who doesn't have a TV. Shout out to everybody who is expanding their cup right now. I see all of you in the chat. I love each and every one of you. There is so much to talk about right now. I don't even know where to begin. I woke up this morning after doing my meditation, after logging in, and I see that I have another video removed from my channel. Hopefully you caught the live stream. Just like this one, I had to put it in the title of the video now because these videos and these live streams are getting deleted as soon as I post them. Completely removed, gone. So spread the word as much as you can. Share the content. Like the videos. Hit the comment section. Do as much as you can to spread the truth. Thank you all for sharing the videos if you've already done so, because we need to get this out. We need to get this information out to as many people as we possibly can before the videos get deleted. Now, this happened just within a matter of a few days, so all of you that are sharing the videos, this really is the best way to spread the word, because right now we are living in 1984 Orwellian times. For those of you that did not read 1984, you need to go read it. Basically, it's a straight up justification of their way against ours. And now we are living in the Big Brother times, complete censorship, complete book burning, enslavement. The truth is being hidden from you right in plain sight. All of the modern social media outlets, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, all of it is being censored. Now, that's not free speech. Recognize what's happening in our political times. What's happening in every aspect of our life is now changed. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for something greater. We have to do this together and anchor in the new vibration. The new earth is here, baby. I got a question in my DMs I was asking about, when is the new earth coming? And I'm letting you know that we are creating the new earth right now. That is exactly what we are doing as we speak. Every thought, every action, every word is creating the new paradigm, the new earth. Moving forward, as things funnel in and get a little more pressured, meaning there's a little more importance on your actions and words because of the times that we are in, we have to stand up. We have to speak our truth. I woke up to the message this morning of my video getting removed. The fear was stamped on me, and here I am, right back on another live stream, same day, ready to go, spreading the truth, talking about what you really need to do. Now, a lot of the things that are going out there are not the truth. They are very much keeping you from the truth. So please understand that there's a lot of negativity and a lot of fear propaganda, a lot of conspiracies and different things being spread that are simply not true. This is the Great Awakening. We are here to realize our true selves. That is what this channel is all about. That's what everything that I do is all about. So thank you for being here. Thank you for honoring that light and entering that higher consciousness with me. This is something that I've been waiting a long time for, and I'm just happy to be alive to see it. I don't know about you, but this is something that was inevitable. It didn't have a face yet. So now this virus is a perfect face to create an accelerant into higher consciousness. No fear, all love. That is what we are doing here. That is what everybody is doing. They are anchoring in the light, anchoring in their higher consciousness. I'm reading your comments right now. Thank you so much for being here with me during this live stream. It's so exciting. I love seeing everybody when you jump in these videos and how much light is pouring from the words. It's incredible. It is honestly incredible. Light Warrior Empath, right back at you. I want to reciprocate all of this energy. There's been so much happening lately, and the shift is happening at a very, very rapid rate. So I'm just playing catch up every day, getting downloads, upgrades of information, and just going with it every day. That's what we should be doing, anchoring in that intuition, the higher self. That's what I talk about right here on the channel. As you know, I'm a certified Raja Yoga teacher. Yoga and meditation is the path. That is what the ancient yogis, the rishis, taught us. They gave us the platform for how to enter higher consciousness. And we are still uncovering their truth, picking up the pieces. It's nothing new here. Eric, shout out to Eric in the chat. I'm reading your comment. Do you think that making these videos manifested all these people finding out about you? Yes, that's exactly why I actually had to jump on social media in the first place. About 3 years ago, roughly, I was living completely off the grid in Alaska. I had no cell phone, no social media. I was living my path. I've been living and traveling for a very long time, and it wasn't until 3 years ago where I had a complete realization of me being selfish on my journey, and I need to start sharing my experiences and sharing the wisdom and the truth about yoga. It was a download I got into a meditation, and then further integrating that experience with a few friends and asking them questions, because back then I was honestly really afraid of technology. I was very much in a fear-based paradigm, and I thought the man was out to get me, and I thought, technology was the enemy and they were tracing me, and I just lived in fear. And it wasn't until that shift and I realized I have to be the change for others. I have to shine my light. I can't let anybody else determine my outcome or my potential. Not my parents, not my family members, not my significant other. So what did I do? I do deeper into my practice. I took a vow of celibacy for 3 years. I dove deep into meditation, the wisdom, the knowledge. And then coming out of all of that, I started the Infinite Cup. And it's been about 3 years since me going from literally living under a rock, doing absolutely nothing, living completely off the grid, to now being fully immersed into this online digital community. And trust me, I have learned so much. I had to pick up a camera and learn how to use a camera. I had to learn how to get on the microphone and get past my limitation and my fears, my anxieties. And trust me, it's been, and it still is, a daily practice. And I mean, honestly, if it weren't for all of you beautiful souls and your words of encouragement and everything, this energy is a collective community. It's a collective consciousness. It's a reflection. When you understand the law of attraction, the law of magnetism, everything that I talk about on this channel, it all starts coming together. The puzzle pieces start shaping into this grand picture, and you get that moment of clarity of just, whoa, aha. You know exactly what I'm talking about. This all happens in our own life in different ways, in different shapes. Our higher self and the universe are working together to bring us an instant download. That is really what's happening here, is we have to pick up on those messages. It's a very subtle energy. If you're not meditating, if you're not getting in tune with that subtle energy, you're going to miss out. It wasn't until I started meditating regularly, I had to detox my entire system. I've been 12 years over vegan now. I've been eating a lot of fruit. I was a fruitarian for quite some time. I did a lot of meditating. I meditate every day. I do the work that I'm telling you about every single day. I'm just like you. I'm putting in the work, putting in my time. And all I'm doing, the only thing that's different is I'm sharing the journey. That's it. This is real. This is something you can't fake. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the practice yourself. This has to come from an experience. Now, all of you are experiencing right now your karma. So wherever you're at, start there. That's the thing, is when you're getting triggered by the government, when you're getting triggered by your family members, whatever is pushing you, that is the lesson. That is the teacher. That is why the grand awakening is here. This is our chance to shine, baby. This is our chance to shine brighter than ever. If you go down and you get to the limitations of your old self, that will always be there. You have to anchor in the new version of yourself. Changing the way you think, the way you speak, the foods that you eat, everything on that subtle level is going to change your energy and propel you into the new version of yourself. The frequencies have helped me so much. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know about the frequencies. That's when I started making music. My background is in music and music theory, music recording. I love the energy of music. I love getting in tune with music. I have a guitar right here next to me. I have my amazing instruments, the didgeridoo. I have my djembe. I play a lot of music. I play the frequencies while I meditate. Shout out to anybody who knows about 432 hertz. That's right, Johnny. Woo, shout out to Vince, just hit 199. Oh my gosh, Vince, congratulations, brother. That is incredible. I'm really, really happy for you. Super, super excited for you, brother. That is something that I knew you could do. Shout out to Vince Vasquez right here in the chat. He just went from 235 pounds to 199 pounds. Congratulations, Vince. That is incredible. Keep it up, brother. Dig deep. You're doing it. You're doing the work. Thank you. We are living amidst the greatest lies. Don't you see that all of this is connected? The Western medical system is connected. They want you to drink the Pepsi. They want you to have the fast food. They want you to use the microwave. All of that is lowering your vibration. Now, there are so many things that you can do to shift you into that new level of consciousness. That's what I talk about on this channel every day. Every day, I'm giving you new tactics, new information on how to increase your vibration. We are all experiencing the shift from the 3D, the old self, limited by fear, and we're going into the 5D, heart-centered consciousness. That is what this Great Awakening is all about. The government and this virus and everything that we want to talk about that is being censored is just the trigger point. It's just the gateway. Lazy River, the answer is no. Meditative Mind is not legit. There is a lot of YouTube channels out there that are just getting your money. And there's a lot of frequency music channels out there that are just getting your money. So be careful what you listen to. That's exactly why I created a frequency CD with all of the frequencies. All of them. They are all on there. It's my Chakra Healing Frequencies CD. You can find that in the description of this video, and all of my content everywhere. It's on Spotify, it's on Pandora, you can stream it, it's on YouTube. I have it everywhere. Now, moving forward, you have to use these light tools to anchoring in the high vibration. What we're talking about right now, for those of you that are just joining in, the 432 hertz, 963 hertz, all of this is frequency music. The modern radio stations, the stuff that you hear in the conventional music scene is lowering your vibration. They are using frequencies to control you and to bring lower consciousness. We cannot allow this. Enter in the higher, what I call conscious music. There are a few artists out there that are using some conscious music, and that's great. I love all of them, and I want you to know that the real power comes in the frequencies, especially the 432, 528 hertz, right in that spectrum. Just play a lot of the tracks on my CD, whatever resonates with you, and just keep listening to them. Also, on my guided meditation CDs, I have frequency music playing in the background. It's like extra energy, extra oomph to get you into that higher consciousness that I talk about every day. We are all mirrors. Shout out to Preston. You know exactly what's happened. You just hit the nail on the head. You have to understand what you are putting into your energy field. You have to practice that discernment. There is a huge misunderstanding with even music, and that's why I created that CD, and that's why a lot of the content that I put out has the frequency music in the background. So I do that on purpose, and this is for your better half. It's for understanding that you are going to increase your subconscious beliefs. You're going to get more power in your energy from the frequency music. Light Warrior Empath, how can you tell which music is genuine or not? You know, it's really interesting because a lot of the music, you just have to feel for yourself, pay attention, and really just understand who the person is making it. I really wouldn't listen to music if I didn't know the person making it personally, or whether it's a product. Think about it like the food, you know? It's like getting to know the farmer at the farmer's market. You really want to understand where that food is coming from. Understand all the levels of the impact on your energy. So there's a lot going on that people just don't know about. That is what I call the veil. You know, it's the fears, the Western medical system combined with the pharmaceutical companies, chemtrails, brainwashing, microwave antennas, 5G, vaccines. I mean, all of this is compiled into a way that has created a really, really crazy cocktail of confusion. That's exactly what they want. They want to take you away from your real work, from your real practice. I want you to know that you are nothing less than pure, unconditional love. This higher vibration is available to us on planet Earth. You have to do everything within your means to anchor it in, to spread the light, spread the positivity, the love, the joy. That's what we are here to do. Now, there is a lot of new energy coming in on planet Earth because of this great awakening. The division has happened now. When people are entering into that fear, I want you to know that they are going to boil your blood, right? The more unconscious people get and the more awake you get, that is when you are going to get triggered even more. You got to understand that the majority of the population is still living in the dark, still living in the fear. You feel like you're crazy because we're living in an insane world. We are living in an insane world. Why? What does insanity mean? Look it up. It means practicing the same thing and expecting the same results. We know the Western medical system and what their tactics are, what they create as a part of the quote-unquote solution. Now, what has been there before man? Ask yourself these questions. What has been around before man? What did a hospital look like before cities were around? What did we all do about 1,500 years ago when somebody got sick? Think about it. The fever, even something as simple as the common fever, is the most precious thing. It is so valuable. It's the resistance that creates the problem. These natural abilities, these natural mechanisms in our body need to be accepted and embraced. A fever is so important. It's so crucial. That is speeding up your detox pathways. That is you and your body teaming together to increase your lymphatic drainage. If you don't know about the lymphatic system, go watch my old videos. I got a lot of videos on detoxification. This all comes from Dr. Robert Morris. Shout out to Dr. Robert Morris. Everybody who knows the best doctor on planet Earth, Dr. Robert Morris, for everything and he's done to increase the awareness about lymphatic system and proper detoxification. When you understand everything when it comes to how your cells work, you will know this greater truth. You see, because that's the information that they're covering up. They don't want you to know that you can heal yourself. They don't want you to know that you can go without the drugs, without the chemicals. They have to pump all of that into you in the beginning. It's so deep. I remember even growing up, that's all I was fed, just the lies over and over again. We cannot accept their fear tactics any longer. I'm telling you, because it's getting really hot and heavy out there. It's getting to the point where it's just sheer comical to me. Honestly, it's embarrassing to see the level of fear and the level of fear tactics that are going around right now. I'm like ashamed on some level, to be here in America to see what's going down, because it's really immature and it's really child play energy stuff, and we have to rise above it. We have to take the higher road and understand what's really going on. They are censoring the truth, the holistic medicine, the naturopathic, natural remedies, everything is being censored because it's all tied up with the pharmaceutical companies now. Monsanto, Bayer, the 1% is just getting so rich and they have so much power that it's infiltrated every aspect of our life. You have to understand that. And you need to do something about it. You have to go around it. You have no idea how much work I put into for something as simple as water. Getting my own water. You cannot trust the tap water, people. It's got the fluoride. It's killing your cells. It's calcifying your pineal gland. Please do not drink the tap water. I mean, that's just the beginning here. Think about the air that we breathe, the chemtrails. I could go on and on about this all day. I want you to know that the point that I'm getting to is they have created an artificial world that is based off of fear. Like the Hunger Games. No joke. Like some Hollywood Matrix stuff going down right now. Now, I woke up this morning, remember, and they censored my video. Another video got removed, and I had to rise above it. I'm here right now to tell all of you that I know the universe has my back, and I'm here for love and higher consciousness, and I know the universe is going to support me, so I'm jumping on this video. I'm jumping on this live stream anyway. So come get me, baby. Let's do this. I'm ready. I got my big boy pants on. I got my gloves on. I'm ready. Let's go. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who's in the chat right now. You guys are so woke. So much happening. You know about the water. You know about what's really happening. Shout out to Jax. Shout out to Eric. The conversations in the chat right now are lit. You guys are doing it. You guys are being the change right now. I need more people. We need more people like you on this planet to spread the truth, spread the positivity. Thank you, Tim, for being here. We are here amidst probably the greatest awakening of our time. I honestly think about the people that are going into the fear every day. Every day we have people being trapped by the fear. Now, that is the greatest trap of all time. Now, I'm going to give you the bold, honest truth right now. You are the only one who can pull yourself out. That's it. You are the only one who can pull yourself out of this. That's it. You have to do this for your family, for everybody in your community, for the greater awakening, for the collective consciousness of mankind. Their fear tactics, all this stuff, it's old school. They know that they've been defeated. Freedom is here, baby. We should be celebrating right now. We should be going out in the streets, masks off, hugging one another, feeding one another, making bomb-ass fruit platters, getting some barbecue out there. Come on. We need to wake up and let everybody know by example what our choices are and where we stand. Elon Musk opened up his factory here in California. I don't know if you all caught that. Elon Musk has been in the headlines almost every day. Seems like there's something new going on, and people have so much affection and energy going towards the people like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and all the 1% elites. Now, they do dictate a lot of what's going down in our modern world. It's what I call the trickle-down effect, right? Whatever decisions they make at that top 1% trickle down to us, the 99. There's been a lot of things that are happening in the headlines that I honestly don't give any energy to. I don't pay attention. It just comes up when people ask me about it. And I want you to know that we cannot give in to the ploy or the fear or the tactics of anybody in the 1%. Nobody's going to control us with our artificial intelligence. Nobody's going to come in with their mark of the beast. Nobody's going to come in with their vaccine, with their injections. Nobody. It's not going to happen. We're too powerful. We are too woke. They can't stop all of us. This is it. This is where we draw the line in the sand. This is the great awakening people were waiting for. Now is the time to do your part. Please do your part. Rise up above all of this. The censorship is real. Now, if you're on the Patreon page, if you go over there, you will see that I have all of the uncensored videos on the Patreon feed now. I've gathered them. I put them all into a beautiful collection for you. There is so much to take advantage of over on the Patreon family. Join us in the Inner Circle group if you want to communicate on the Signal app in a private, secure way. Because honestly, this is it. This is my only option now because all the DMs, all the comments, everything is being censored. Even the videos are getting taken down. So join us on Patreon on the Inner Circle group to communicate, to take it to that next level. Now, I want you to know that this is the big hug. I'm giving all of you this big virtual hug right now because we are in this together. I want to just give you a little pat on the back too, because the work that you're doing is not going unnoticed. Don't give in to the fear. Don't give in to the propaganda, the lies, and the negativity. You are here to enter higher consciousness. They can't stop this. It's not possible. I want you to know that. No matter what fear tactic you hear, no matter what conspiracy theory you hear, whatever it might be, we are more powerful. We are stronger. We are here to enter the next level as a family, as a collective consciousness together. That's what this is really all about. That's what they don't want to happen. When you're isolated, when you're social distancing, you're stuck in fear, you're depressed, you're bored at home, that is your power being stripped away from you. We cannot accept their fear-mongering tactics. Cannot accept it. We have to rise up. Let this be your sign. The fact that you clicked on this video, if you were waiting for something to throw you over the edge, let this be it. This is your chance to enter into the light, to come to the High Vibe Tribe. We are here. We are not going anywhere. Trust me, I'm getting the fear tactics and the mongering, and every day I'm getting shut down. I'm getting videos flagged, demonetized, completely removed off of YouTube and all social media platforms. It doesn't matter whether it's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I'm putting out content every day. You can try to stop me, Google. You can try to stop me, Big Brother. Let's go. I got nothing to lose. We are infinite. We are immortal. When you rise up to this truth, when you awaken to this truth, you are immortal. Nothing can stop you. I'm being real. This is real, people. This is the battlefield. This is the spiritual warfare. This is what's going down right now. What are you doing? What are you doing about it? You can't just sit back and on the lazy boy and Netflix and chill anymore. I'm sorry. That was the old way. That was the old paradigm. You have to anchor in the high vibrations now. That's what we are here to do. Thank you for everybody who is sharing the videos. Thank you for everybody who's expanding their cup right now. You are not going unnoticed. I want to reciprocate that love and that energy right back to you. I see your comments here on the live. I see your comments on my videos. I respond to your DMs as much as I possibly can. Now, whatever lies that you've been told, I want you to know that that was there to keep you in fear. Whether you're looking at the numbers on the screen, whether somebody's trying to tell you that there's some outbreak and there's something that you need to be afraid of, everything that is rooted in fear is rooted in the 3D, which has got to go. I mean, it couldn't be more black and white as that. We have to understand that if it's coming from a place of love, you would know that. No one's coming up to you all excited like, oh my God, did you see how many, there was only 4 cases in New Hampshire or whatever the statistic is, whatever the fake statistic is. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, nobody's focusing on the light on the news channels, on the social media platforms. You need to practice discernment. You need to let only the high vibes in, because every moment there is something that is going to affect your energy and bring you down. That's what we are living in right now. That's what I mean by the 1984, the Big Brother, the Orwellian times that we are living in. There is a consensus against the light. They don't want you to wake up. They want you to remain asleep, to be the sheep, to be controlled. It's not helping anybody when the cheeseburgers are being sold as an essential worker while the small businesses are going down. I don't know about you, but I have a lot of friends and family that are small business owners. They are suffering right now on a level that I've never even seen, and I have so much compassion. My heart goes out to everybody who owns a small business right now. Know that you will get through this. You are going to get even stronger because of this. It has nothing to do with what they're feeding us and the lies. It's got to go. All of it has got to go. Infinite gratitude, infinite love to everybody who has clicked on this video, who knows what their purpose is. The more clarity you have on that purpose and the more you fulfill it, the more you are relieving that karmic debt. That is really the goal here. What we are here to do is relieve our karma, to realize our true self. For everybody at the Infinite Cup, thank you for subscribing. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Shout out to everybody who is expanding their cup right now. I'm reading your comments. I'm checking up on everybody in the comment section. The angel numbers are real. Shout out to Mary. You're seeing 1111 because you and your higher self are getting the message to wake up. The synchronicities that you are experiencing is not a coincidence. The angel numbers, 1111, the 111s, the 222s, the 333s. This is a sign from the higher self, from the universe, to get you to enter the next level of consciousness. If you find yourself waking up at 3 a.m., if you find yourself being in that contemplation mode now more than ever, the meditative state, it's because the universe is asking you to wake up. The forced isolation, being in that really uncomfortable place, has given you the opportunity to look at the areas in your life that are not sustainable. It's just that simple. Realize what was serving the old fear-based paradigm in 3D and what is serving the light in the 5D, in the higher consciousness that is love. That is what is being called of you right now to do. We have to assess the situation. The restart button was pushed. Now we're all rebuilding. The question is, are you going to go back to those old ways? Are you going to go back to how everything just used to be? I mean, there has been so much consumerism, so much value being lost right now because of what's happening, and it's unnecessary. We need to circle back right now more than ever to what works, what is real, what is in your heart, what is that high vibe tribe, what is that thing in your heart that has been longing to be called to attention, to be called to the surface. We are here to anchor in those downloads that you're getting through your meditation practice. You know what I'm talking about. Shout out to everybody who is getting the downloads, who's getting the information. You're tapped in. Your crown chakra is opened. When your crown chakra is opened, you get the downloads, you get the information. That's where this is coming from. There is a shift that has already happened in the consciousness on planet Earth, and it's really obvious who's in fear and who's living in the love. Focus on that love. Focus on that higher vibration. This is our opportunity to gather all the souls, all the like-minded individuals, and to enter this loving state. For those of you who don't know that are just joining this video, I want you to have the opportunity to sign the petition in the description. HR 6666 is still going on. We need to get that off and get the bill out of here. There has been a lot of discrepancy, a lot of misinformation going around about the bill, going on about what's happening out there, and I want you to know that this is real. This is not a conspiracy. This is not clickbait. The censorship is real. Just this morning, another video got taken down removed from my channel. So just the fact that you're here watching live, this is the best way to get the information. And share this video, share all of my videos as quickly as you can before they get deleted. There is a big conspiracy against spirituality now. Think about the flip side of the coin. Think about what they don't want you to know. Think about how we're all just giving in to their social distancing and their fear tactics right in their hands, right in the palm of their hand. We're just feeding into it. When you don't give in to their fear, that's when we win. So as far as I'm concerned, we can celebrate. Woo! Let's celebrate. Pop the bottles, get the fruit juice, get the smoothies out, get all that high-end chocolate, whatever you want to celebrate with. Let's go. We need to take back our freedom. Claim our power and take it back. This is it. This is it. We're taking back our beaches. It's so funny to see where the front lines are right now in our states. In California here, we have a lot of people rushing back to the beaches. I've seen things go down in Florida, New York, the governor. They want to keep you in your house and keep you social distant until you have the vaccine, which isn't going to happen until August or September. So that's why I'm going to keep making these videos and keep pumping out the truth and talking about all of the stuff that I know. Detoxification, spirituality, higher consciousness. We need to spread the truth now more than ever. If you understand that the nature is created the way, not chemicals, that is the truth. That is the way. We are here to help our fellow brothers and sisters know the truth so we can all ascend together. That's what this is about. We are here to make sure that we all are one big family. Recognize that that oneness is real. That Christ consciousness, that Krishna consciousness is real. On that spiritual plane, we are all one. Now on the 3D plane, there is a fear, panic spreading across the galaxy. And the 5D consciousness has already been anchored in on Earth. It's just a matter of how many souls are going into it. How is the ascension process happening in your life? That's what this is about. Anchoring in that new 5D energy. I cannot talk about it enough because I'm getting questions about it, and it all circles back to the same thing. You need to do your inner work so we can all enter the next level of consciousness. If you're confused, you don't know where to start meditating. Right here on the Infinite Cup, I have so much valuable information for you to enter the next level of consciousness. The meditations are real. The frequency music is real. I have spiritual lessons, guidance, yogic techniques. Get in tune with what that means for you. This is it. For those of you that know, all you have to do is spread it now. Spread that truth. Spread that information. We are here to understand that this is happening on the collective. This is the world. This is not just the United States of America or just what happened in China or Japan or South America. No, this is the online grid for the law of one, the law of unity consciousness. Now, as time, excuse me, as time goes forward, you'll recognize that people are going to go back to their old jobs, and they're probably going to pretend like it was nothing ever happened. That's the biggest mistake. We need to value what has happened here and not let the old ways come back. We need to use this as a test to anchor in what's natural and what's sustainable. What is leading you on the path to higher consciousness, and everything else we let go. Social distancing, the masks, all the fear propaganda is going to continue. I'm getting a lot of questions about the coronavirus and is it going to be around forever? The truth is, it's just a mask, right? It's just something as a mask to propel their agenda. That's it. So quit putting so much information on, the outbreak, the virus itself. It's not about that. It's never about what's on the front lines. It's about what's behind the front lines. What's going on behind the scenes. Haven't you noticed the towers that are being built? The people that are creating the chemicals and the vaccines and the injections, you name it, it's happening on all levels. The food system, the monetary system, our political system, our economic system. All of that has changed into a way that has limited our freedoms. That's the simple and plain truth here. And the more we go forward into this, yes, our freedoms are going to continue to be restricted unless we take action. That's why I talk about all of the spiritual techniques, the law of attraction. Everything right here on the YouTube channel is involving you and propelling you into higher consciousness. We need to do this together. That is what it's about. People, don't give in to the fear. Remember, we are living in an insane world. You're the crazy one because you just woke up. That's it. Now there's just a couple thousand of us right here at the channel that are woke and that are help spreading the message. That's it. We have to turn this into the majority. That's really what we are being called to do right now. This is it. This is us joining like-minded individuals. So if you feel the call, check out the Patreon page. patreonrighthere.com/theinfinitecup. Join the inner circle group. Join other people on the spiritual path that are already here, anchoring in this divine vibration. I can't believe it's already been an hour on the chat. I'm just thrilled to be here with all of you. This has been so exciting. Thank you everybody for being here. I'm going to wrap it up with just this few last words of encouragement. We need to anchor in the light. If you are waiting for a sign, this is your sign. Let that loving vibration come through you. Turn off the fear, turn off the TV, unfollow, unsubscribe the people that are spreading the fear. Go within. Meditate. Anchoring in that higher self, that divine vibration. Everything that you are doing is working. Shout out to everybody who's expanding their cup right now. Shout out to all the beautiful souls that have joined me on this live stream right here. I see you in the chat commenting. Shout out to everybody who is putting in the work. I love you. I appreciate you. Infinite love, infinite peace is pouring out to you. I want you to know that I'm reciprocating that energy to all of you. You are not going unnoticed. I love you. Thank you. And I will see you in the future very soon. Peace.